the topic for today is about time. It's been out for like a month now.
Has it?
Yeah.
About 3 weeks, 1 month.
22 days. 22 days. I just went on boxmojo.com and saw it. It's been out for 22 days.
Golly.
And it did.
It's at $1 billion. It's at $1 billion. No, it officially passed.
Well, as for today, they didn't update the website, I guess. So it's at 950 million. But by the time.
No, I already seen the post that it exceeded $1 billion.
Yeah, no. Well, on the article I read it, but on the website, okay, it's over $1 billion right now. But on the website, it ain't updated. So what I saw on the update, on the website, boxmojo.com, it says $950 million. But tomorrow you'll see it at over $1 billion. And it's crazy because it made over $900 million and even opened in China until Friday.
Black Panther surpasses 1 billion in sales.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
crazy.
But it did. Listen, it went over 900 million and it even reached China, and China is the biggest market for anything. That's crazy. That's bro.
They got paid.
So okay, question: how many times y'all watched the movie?
I saw it twice.
I saw it once.
I saw it twice. Come on, Fritz, man. Come on. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I'm about to see it like 2 more times. But
Nah, I'm done.
You done after 2, Fritz? You done after 1?
I might go see it one. I might go see it one more time. But everybody's like bootlegging it right now, so I'm kind of, tempting it. On the websites.
Are you gonna get the who gonna get the Blu-ray or DVD?
No, hell no, I never get that jump, man. Just
Bro, you don't want to know what's behind the scenes?
I don't care. if it's not on, if I didn't see the movies, I don't care.
Damn, bro. Nah, I'm gonna start collecting DVDs, bro.
I'm kind of skeptical about DVDs because DVDs are like your modern day VHS. It takes up too much space.
It's not going. DVD's not going to work anytime soon.
No,
man.
It's not. Oh, okay. Get it on digital then.
Oh, they sell digital copies of movies.
Yeah, yeah.
And they all behind the scenes and all that stuff.
Yeah,
yeah. I rather
on iTunes. iTunes, you can buy DVDs and you get all
you're right. Yeah, I rather do that and just put it on my hard drive.
No, I like hard. I'm still old fashioned. I like hard copies, man.
Well, they have both. When you buy it, the Blu-ray or whatever, they have the Blu-ray copy and they have the digital copy. So you can buy the Blu-ray, get the digital code to put it on your computer, and bam, you get both.
Nice. What if something happened to your computer? That's gonna be gone, bro.
What? Oh, my computer? No, it's always gonna be on my iTunes. Start with Black Panther, bro. Why is having a Black Panther movie important?
Important to what extent?
Okay. Important to us. Important to the Black community. What does it mean for us to have a Black Panther movie?
I've been back and forth on this one.
Me too.
I've been so back and forth on it. First and foremost, I like the idea. Hey, man, Black Panther, representing something for the Black community, a representation that they can look up to. So I was just like, all right, cool, man. Like something like, what they say, like these kids, they see these superheroes and they are white and stuff like that. So I'm just like, damn. So when it's like Black Panther, I'm like, yo, I'm about to see it. It's a Black dude. The main cast, the main focus of it is a Black superhero. So I'm like, all right, that's good that these kids can see like, hey, we got a dope on, and I love Black Panther, a dope behind superhero that they can look up to. And I'm just like, all right, that's cool. But then on the other hand, I'm just like, does it really matter? Like, I was just like, for me, I never really cared. Like, I'm not gonna say I didn't care, but it didn't really bother me as much as like, okay, we never had a Black superhero. I'm just like, oh, okay. But like, because I already know, like, we have Black superheroes. Like, I like Static Shock and all those stories go down. So like, whatever, we had some Black superheroes. But like, as a big blockbuster, I mean, I get it. It's something that these kids will hold on to, but then I fight with, it's like, is it really that important?
To me, when I watched the movie, I was watching other interviews, the actors' interviews, stuff that happened behind the scene, and so many people is being affected by the movie.
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah,
Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman did like a Jimmy Fallon thing.
Oh, that was dope.
Yeah, where you have the audience talking to what Black Panther means to them, and Chad is behind the curtains, like coming out, and they're all crying and happy, and it means a lot, and I don't want to take away from people's feelings about it and how it makes them feel. So
I'm not trying to take nobody's feelings.
Do that. Yeah, you can't take away somebody else's feelings.
I'm talking about based on how I was. I'm just like,
your POV.
Like for me, I'm just like, if Black Panther never came out, you know what I mean? Let's say that it just never came out. Am I gonna be that dependent on, like, for me, I feel like I'm like, oh, now we have something that these kids look. I'm like, why don't you guys give something like? Why are you guys relying on a movie or some big thing to give these kids something to look up to? That's just my thinking of it.
And after listening to the podcast that Fritz and his guests talked about on Wasted Intelligence, saying that we already had Black heroes like Martin Luther King, or Malcolm X, if you want to follow him or something. And these people are real, and a lot of people won't follow that, but y'all gonna follow a fictional character like that. No disrespect to Black Panther because he's the bomb, but that's, I don't know. Fritz, what do you think?
Hey man, we've had many Black superheroes, even on Disney Channel, Up and Away. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Yeah, oh yeah, that movie was sucky. Sorry though.
Hey, it's still.
But okay,
there hasn't been a Black superhero on this caliber, like of a good movie. Like
I personally think Blade was good. I think Blade was good.
Blade's not a superhero.
All right, yeah. But what's the difference between Black Panther and other superheroes? Because to me, Black Panther represented Black people. Blade didn't represent Black people. He represented himself, and that's about it. And
in a majority Black cast, Blade didn't have, everybody else was white except for Blade.
True that. And it was about, with Blade, it was about him killing vampires. It wasn't about dealing with the issues and racism that goes on in the world right now.
What about Meteor Man?
See, I don't even want
that's the one with that was the dumbest superhero movie I've ever seen. That's when he touched a meteor and they gave him like these powers, then he got these special. He can read a book. If you touch a book, he reads he knew exactly what the book was about and stuff like that.
That's a Black Superman, bro.
That was the dumbest movie ever, bro. I was like,
it was to me. I like that movie. To this day, I like that movie.
But who really looked up to Meteor Man?
I did.
Really,
I remember bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, I like Meteor Man.
And some of these old Black superheroes. We kind of looked up to Blade. He was a cool character, but not like as we looked up to Black Panther right now. So I think that's why Black Panther is so different, because it with Africa started in the roots, and it dealing with social issues that affecting us right now.
And not only that, Fritz, how many different types of people actually watch Blade or Meteor Man or stuff like that if they weren't Black? Like let's be real. How many people do you think, if they weren't Black, really watch those movies?
Well, don't you think that's part of the problem? Why does it take one Black superhero from Africa for all Black people to watch?
No. It's not for that. They only watch because it was a Marvel movie. Okay. I guarantee you, if it wasn't a Marvel movie, it wouldn't have got all this hype.
And
Blade?
No, I'm talking about Black Panther. If it wasn't a Marvel movie, it wouldn't have got all this hype.
Yeah.
Coming to America.
That's kind of true.
But going back to Coming to America, when with Eddie Murphy, that movie was successful, and everybody goes back to Coming to America to watch reruns of it, and I don't know, people can relate to that as well.
Okay, I'm not trying to sound like trying to make this a race thing, but if the person's not like Black or something like that, how many non-Black people you really know talking about Coming to America?
Okay,
quoting lines from Coming to America.
All right,
like I'm being for real. Like, this is a serious question. Like one thing that Black Panther did do is like everybody's watching it.
Yeah,
everybody's watching it, but everybody wasn't watching Blade. Everybody wasn't watching Meteor Man. Everybody wasn't watching Coming to America. Everybody not watching those movies.
No, I agree. I agree, bro. Now let's talk about the movie now. What do you guys think of the movie, and did it live up to your guys' expectation?
Okay, thought it was a good movie. Thought it was a really good movie. Did it live up to my expectations? No, it did not.
Damn.
I thought it was overhyped. Not gonna lie. To me, I thought the movie was overhyped. Everybody talking about Wakanda forever, Wakanda this, that. I'm like, okay, I can't wait to see it. And when I saw it, I'm just like, okay, it was a good movie. But that doesn't make me, I'm going to be like saying Wakanda forever. Like, oh my God, I have to see it again. As a matter of fact, when I saw it the second time, I fell asleep in the beginning for a little bit. And I woke back up like, oh snap. Because I went with my friends. And I woke back up at the casino scene. So I had woke back up at that part. And I'm just like, okay. Then I started watching again and just
bored.
And finish the movie. Yeah. Like, I mean, it's a really good movie. It's a good movie, but I just think it was overhyped.
Well, what about what scenes do you think they didn't do well or anything?
It's not that I say it didn't do well. Okay, first, for me, Michael B. Jordan, I like him. I like him, but I don't feel like he's the best actor to me. I'm gonna come out and say, for me, Michael B. Jordan is not the best actor. He's good in the parts he plays, but for me, like even watching it the first time, I just felt like he as a Killmonger, he just left me wanting more from him. Not saying he didn't do a good job at the part, because that's not what I'm saying. And people gonna be like, oh, you think he's no, I'm not saying he sucks now. I just think that for me, he left me wanting more from Killmonger as Killmonger. The story was great. I mean, the story was good. From me just watching the commercials and me actually watching the movie, they did a good job. I thought the movie was going to go in a whole different direction than what it went in. So when I saw the movie, I was like, okay, that was good. The movie wasn't predictable to me, except the part when they take him, the white guy, to
Wakanda.
to Wakanda, yeah. And then obviously I didn't know Killmonger was coming to take over, but then everything else was predictable from there. Like when he takes T'Challa. Throne, T'Challa's still alive. Of course, it's the typical story, storyline for a superhero movie.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was good, but again, the acting was okay to me. I mean, I'm not saying it was bad. It was good. But it just, for me, sometimes just left you wanting more. The action, I feel like it could have been a little bit more, but then again, it's only the first movie.
Yeah, the origins.
So they have to like explain the origins of the Black Panther. They got to fit everything into the storyline. If I had to give the movie, I'd probably give it like an 8.5, 9.
Out of what?
8.5, 9. Out of 10. 8.5, 9.
That's a high. The way you're talking about it doesn't fit. 8.5, 9.
I mean, I'm not saying that
like a 7.
It felt like a 6, 7.
but I'm not saying it was a bad movie. Again, that's not. I'm just saying for me, like I have like these standards when I'm watching a movie. It has to wow me. Nowadays, people watch a movie as long as it has action, some funny lines, and a decent plot.
But check this out, though. Check this out. 8 or a 9. You wouldn't be sleeping in it.
I missed because I saw it a second time though.
Oh, okay, but you would if it was an 8 or 9.
8.
But
yeah.
were you tired or it made you fall asleep?
No, okay.
No. Okay. There's two. It does matter because if you're tired, you're gonna fall asleep anyway. But if it makes you fall asleep, then it was a boring movie.
I'm not saying that it made me fall asleep, but then it was just like, all right, I see this a little bit, and I kind of doze off a bit because we were like, okay, so we had a couple of drinks before, and we went to eat, so it's like we only had like 1 or 2 drinks. It sounded like that was a lot, but I mean, it just wasn't worth the hype to me.
You know, Wale has a song called "Hype" or "Don't Believe the Hype,"
mm-hmm.
and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like you. I'm not gonna give the movie an 8 or 9. Mm-hmm. I give it a 7, 6 or a 7. You know, like despite all the reviews, I just, you know, like the movie was so hyped up, and it wasn't a bad movie. You know, it wasn't bad, and that's why maybe I'm skeptical about going to see it a second time. I supported it. You know, I spent my money. Went out with my girl and her sister to watch the movie. It's not to me. It wasn't a bad movie, but when was the first time we seen Black Panther? It was in Captain America:
Civil War. Oh, that movie! I rewatched that one.
Okay,
actually. That one was so good.
Okay, man. To me, the Black Panther in Captain America was more aggressive.
Oh, you right.
Than in the Black Panther movie.
Yeah.
You right. He's right,
Check
bro.
this out. The Black Panther we saw, T'Challa, and Black Panther was soft. All right. And in the movie, in the Captain America, you saw Black Panther running faster than cars and stuff.
Yeah.
But in the movie, you see him hopping on a car, Sierra, whatever her name is, guiding him. Like, aspects of the movie didn't make sense to me.
Okay, but
Yeah,
Fritz,
but what all right, because in Civil War, the only reason he was that aggressive because he wanted to go after Bucky.
yeah, I was about to say he wanted revenge.
Because he was driven by revenge. That's why he was aggressive. That's why he did all those things. By the time Black Panther movie came out, I don't know, it was a couple months after.
He even said in Civil War, it's like, I'm not gonna let the revenge consume me anymore.
Exactly.
Because when he was talking to the guy at the end of the movie, he's like, I see how it consume you. I'm not gonna let it consume me.
So he went back to the character he was always.
Yeah.
Character he was.
The
always,
nice guy.
Yeah, the nice guy he was always.
He's soft.
Come on, man. Nice guys need love too, bro.
I'm just saying.
Nah, but to me, I with Black Panther, when I went to go see this movie, I didn't want to be like everybody else, or I don't want to have the feelings that, oh my god, it's a great movie off the bat when I never saw it. So I watched it. After I watched it, I took my time to think about it. Man, was this really a good movie on my terms?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, overall, I really liked the movie. And I made sure to see it again to make sure, like, okay, I really like this movie. And I'll give it a 9.5, even a 10.
Hell no, bruh.
Hey, respect the man's rating, Mr. 7, 8 and sleeping during the movie.
Okay.
I didn't give it 7, 8. I said 8, 8.5, 9.
One, Ralph said he didn't like Michael B. Jordan that much.
I didn't say I didn't like him. I just said he left me wanting more. And like I said, even when I seen previous Michael B. Jordan movies, Michael B. Jordan, I'm not gonna say he's a bad actor because he's not a bad actor.
No, he's not.
The way, just for me, sometimes when he acts, he just leaves you wanting more. That's just me personally. Just like, come on, like
he leaves a gap.
Yeah, he just leaves a gap. Like he's like, that's it.
I don't see that.
Like
gap.
Killmonger was just like that's Killmonger to me. Like I was like,
to me, I like Michael B. Jordan, and I wanted him to stay longer. Like maybe Black Panther 2, 3, but I know he's the villain and he can't stay longer.
Hi, Auntie.
And he played that role perfectly, bro. To me, for me to tell me, okay, I can lower my ratings, you're gonna have to tell me like parts of the movie that was bad or that you didn't like or was confusing.
The CGI.
The CGI? Nah, the CGI was wonderful.
Oh my god!
Wait, what CGI are you talking about?
The computer graphics when they're fighting and stuff like that. It was too much.
Nah, listen, there's worse CGIs out there, bro.
Oh my god!
I thought the graphics for when they're fighting and stuff like that, I thought it was pretty good. I didn't have a problem with the picture or anything like that. My problem with it was with the acting. Again, I told you the acting.
CGI was too much, bro.
Bro, they use CGI everything, bro.
Basically, I know, but it was too much, dog. Like it was too much.
Bro.
Like, okay, so
the acting was wonderful, bro.
But okay, so what's good acting for you? Like for me, it's just like, okay.
I mean, with me acting, you have to be believable. When you have like expressions, say a scene like if you're having a serious moment, like your acting skills better make sure that you look serious or you feel serious. If you don't look or feel serious, or if you want to intimidate somebody and I don't feel intimidated, then that's poor acting to me. Okay,
Michael B. Jordan was not intimidating. I'm not gonna say he wasn't like that intimidating villain to me at all. He came off as like I don't even know how to explain it. Like, and then people, and here's another thing: people try to compare him to like the Joker. From the Dark Knight. No, he's not even on close to that level.
Okay.
Not even close to that level.
I see the comparison, but you have to not the acting wise, but the story of the character wise. Yes,
no,
the story, the backstory between Joker and Killmonger.
No one even knows the backstory of Joker. So how are we gonna compare Killmonger to Joker? Especially, and they're trying to say, "Oh, this is like the best villain since Joker." Man.
A villain, you have to be able to connect with him, to reason with him. Maybe he's supposed to be relatable. Joker was relatable, and he wants to change Batman or make Batman.
He wants to make he wanted to make Batman break his code.
Exactly, and same thing with Killmonger. Well, not same thing, but Killmonger wanted T'Challa to make him see his point of view and stuff like that.
I don't think that's Killmonger. That wasn't his intentions to see his point of view. His intentions was to take
rule.
what, to
but
rule and to take what.
But he still wanted him to see his view, and
I don't think there was at any point in the movie that Killmonger tried to convince him of anything.
Yes,
his goal.
Who was talking?
His goal was His goal the whole time was to take the throne, and he's like, "I'm gonna kill you." His goal to kill T'Challa and take the throne and to take Wakanda resources.
No, he wasn't gonna kill T'Challa. T'Challa disagreed. If he would agreed with Killmonger, they would probably did together. You feel me?
I don't remember any.
I see what Elijah's saying.
Like if Killmonger, if T'Challa agreed to Killmonger demands, they will work together at making Wakanda rule the whole world. You feel me? It was the reason that T'Challa disagreed that Killmonger was like, okay, I want the throne. So I mean, to me, I think he's a good villain. Better than most villains in the Marvel universe.
No.
All right, who's better?
Well, yeah.
I'm talking about Marvel universe.
Yeah.
All right. We have to understand what Elijah asked, and he said, since the Joker, Killmonger has been the best villain. Can we agree with that?
And to be a good villain, you have to remember these villains' names. What other villain at any other movies do you remember?
And I agree with you. I'm actually thinking about it now, and you do have a point, and people do have a point for the reason why they said that.
That I don't think it's always remembering names because again, Black Panther is still fresh in everybody's mind.
How long? When the Joker came? I mean, when Black Knight came out? Dark Knight
came out a while ago.
Okay.
But again, I think,
I think.
Yeah, it came out a while ago. Okay, so let me ask you a question. You guys watched Spider-Man, right? I think it was which one was it? The one before they changed to this recent dude.
See?
No, I'm saying there's so much Spider-Man. Okay. I'm like, is it the Incredible Spider-Man? Is it the Spider-Man? Like,
but if it's not a good villain, you'll
not gonna remember
movie.
Shocker. Jamie Foxx.
All right, what Spider-Man he played in?
That's what I'm trying. I get all the Spider-Mans confused. Is it the Incredible Spider-Man? Like,
it's the Amazing Spider-Man. It's the Amazing Spider-Man.
The Amazing Spider-Man.
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yes.
Okay. Again, I get all the Spider-Man because we had 3 different Spider-Mans. So, and I thought the second was they should have kept them, but that's here or there. Jamie Foxx, villain character.
Yeah.
Would you rate Killmonger higher than Jamie Foxx?
Yes.
Wow, y'all crazy. Jamie Foxx killed that role to me. Now I would take that villain Jamie Foxx Shocker over Killmonger. That's just my opinion.
What?
I thought Jamie Foxx played that very good. For me, Jamie Foxx.
All right. To be a good villain, you have to be able to like kind of sway or reason or make your main character have an arc. What did Jamie Foxx villain do to Peter Parker for make him to change or anything like that?
It's not even making him change.
Yes,
like
you do, because as a villain, you're supposed to make your protagonist change.
But again, also it's believing that villain, and did Jamie Foxx portray that?
You have to understand
well?
What made Killmonger so relatable was because he portrayed like the black personality.
He got left behind.
No, he portrayed the black. That that oppression, that unfairness black people feel. The fact that he was raised without his father. He was left behind. He didn't know exactly where he came from. A lot of black people could relate to that in Killmonger.
Exactly. And people
actually identified with Killmonger. Well, black people,
T'Challa.
Yeah, black people actually identified more with Killmonger than they did with T'Challa. And that speaks volumes because T'Challa was the superhero.
Yeah,
exactly.
Of course.
And Killmonger kind of changed T'Challa view at the end.
Yeah.
That's why T'Challa came to Oakland to help out and whatnot. What did Spider-Man do after?
Did Killmonger change T'Challa, or did T'Challa know what the dad did was wrong?
Both.
He wouldn't have known if Killmonger.
If Killmonger, yeah. If well, he ain't fighting the ring, but yeah, all
the
that.
Guy, okay. I don't think it was Killmonger that changed T'Challa. It was everything that went on. So, because even before Killmonger talked to T'Challa, he went to what's the guy in the purple name? I forget
his
name.
uncle.
He was like, "Yo, what happened?"
Yeah.
He said, "What happened?" Told him the story. He's like, "Why did you leave him?" Before he even spoke with T'Challa,
okay,
he's like, "Why did you leave him?"
Okay.
He's Wakandan. So I don't think Killmonger influenced T'Challa's view in any way, because T'Challa being a nice guy, he even said, "Why didn't you go back for the kid?" Even when he met, they gave him back, they went through everything. T'Challa's like, "I know who you are," and whatever. They had to fight. They gave him the powers of Black Panther again when he was up in the mountains. He was talking to his dad like, "Why did you leave him? You were wrong for leaving him."
All right.
Nothing that T'Challa said or anything like that to Black Panther change.
No, nothing that Killmonger said.
Nothing Killmonger said to T'Challa had him like, "Hey, oh, you're right. We should have never left you." That's how T'Challa felt since he found out about it.
Yeah, but still, he still tried to help out the community in Oakland, and he still was like, "Okay, I'm gonna open Wakanda up to help out the rest of the world."
That was never Killmonger didn't influence that in him.
Yes, he did.
He's not. No, it was him knowing that it's what's right.
Okay, you're the probably three-way tie. How you feel about it? You think Killmonger influence, or T'Challa learned them all by himself?
Well, when we speak of influence, we have to consider everything.
Yeah.
So I must say, in a sense, the fact that Killmonger came to Wakanda, challenged T'Challa, all that had and has an influence on you.
Yeah.
Okay, it probably played a part. Okay.
Then if it played a part, then that means it has an influence on you.
Okay. I will agree with you. Okay. The fact that he went back to Oakland, I would say, yeah. It's because of Killmonger, he went back to Oakland.
Then that means it had an influence.
But I think all along, T'Challa always wanted to help people.
Yeah,
he had it in him. I want to help other people.
But if it wasn't for Killmonger, he would never open the doors to Wakanda. He wouldn't, because in the beginning of the movie, he was just like, listen, when what's her what
we don't even know. We got the character list in front of us, like
exactly. His ex-girlfriend was just like, yo, I need to help the other people around Africa because they live in poverty and live in oppression as well. But T'Challa was just like, no, we can't do that. We can't help everybody because they're gonna keep on wanting more. But then at the end of the movie, he decided to help everybody, and it's because of Killmonger.
Yeah, you're right. I will give you that.
In a sense, everybody played a role on his influence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for us to say Killmonger didn't have an influence,
no, of course. I'm not trying to say he didn't have the influence, but I'm just saying T'Challa always, the beginning of the movie, he had that good-hearted, like he was a good-hearted person, like he wants to help.
Yeah. And in this movie, it talks about a lot of social issues and things that going on in the world. What things did you enjoy in the movie that they talked about? The one scene, I had to rewatch it again, but one scene I actually liked, it was subtle, but when Killmonger was first introduced and the lady came to talk to him, and then he was like, it's funny that you've been watching me this whole time, but you haven't been watching what you put in your body. And it's like a subtle thing, like saying every time a black person go to the store, they're always being watched. And that kind of, I like that they kind of put that in the script and whatnot, and the way they introduce Killmonger.
I kind of had an incident like that happen to me the other day, but I'm not gonna sit here and blame me being black for it or anything like that, just because. So I basically went to Walgreens with my clients to get some air freshener.
Yeah.
And then I'm in the aisle looking at for an item, and I'm the only one in this, me and the clients, me and like three other clients are in the store alone. We're the only ones in there. So I'm sitting here reading items, and they're like security check.
Oh, we did at Marshalls too.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I didn't I didn't hear it affect me or anything like that, because I'm in the, when you're in the store for a good reason, like you don't really,
you already don't expect that.
Yeah, like I got money, I'm not here to steal nothing or whatever. I didn't suspect that. I see a employee walk up and down the aisles and stuff, and I make eye contact with him. He made eye contact with me, but I didn't seem like a threat. So I walk up to the front cash register, and the clients were like, "Yo, they did that shit to you because you were black or whatever." I'm like, I don't think it's because I'm black. It's probably there was a black guy that probably looked like me, or they probably had some incident here, and the dude probably happened to be black, and hey, they're just protecting their store. I'm not going to call that racism, or, you know what I'm saying? The cashier was black, and she's like, yeah, there was a black dude that was in here and he wiped us out or whatever. I'm like, oh, you see? So there was a reason for it.
Yeah.
If majority of black people are committing crime, if they're coming to your store, bro.
Yeah, committing crimes. Yeah.
They're committing crimes. They're coming to your store and stealing and shit like that. Who are you more likely to look at?
Black people.
All right.
But I don't think it's just okay, he was black, he did it because he's black. Look how Killmonger was dressed.
Exactly.
I mean, look how he was dressed. If a dude looking like Killmonger came to your store,
and it was an art store, so she's thinking, a museum. She's thinking like he'll have no money.
Yeah, he high end. No, I mean, not that is right. Not that is right. And I'm not making an excuse for anything, because it's not right. And Killmonger has a point. Like, yo, you've been looking at me since I got in. Again, like
he looked out of place.
He looked out of place. So if you go somewhere knowing that you're gonna look out of place, like it's like when you like
he's the oddball.
Exactly. It's like I remember growing up, them Haitians, if you go to Haitian church, they can tell if you're not Haitian. You walk into church, man, the whole church look at you like, oh, outsider. And it's kind of like, it's like a natural thing to do.
Yeah, it's like a tribalism thing.
Yeah, it's a natural thing to do.
And that's funny because he was an outsider ever since the beginning of the movie.
Yeah,
Now that I'm mentioning it, now that you mentioned the outsider, he was an outsider ever since the beginning of the movie. And I think that was wonderful, bro. That's writing, bro. That's
good. I just realized it when you said it too.
Yeah.
So it's gonna up your ratings?
No, because again, like I said, I think it was overhyped.
It's just, so do you guys think like the fact that he was in the store and the white lady was looking at him ever since he walked in? Do you guys think it was a racist thing?
No,
he was just an odd man out.
It can be. It can be because you're looking at like, oh, black people don't got money, so why is he looking at these items?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it can be, or it could be, again, it can be looked at different viewpoints. Of course, we're gonna look at it.
But deep down, we all have our
biases and prejudices.
Biases and prejudices, bro. That's it. Even though we don't want to admit it, it's just like, hey, you come in the store, you fishy, you know?
Yep.
Like, that's it. But no, y'all ain't like other political stuff or social stuff they talked about in the movie.
No, I thought they did a great job portraying women. Women were equal. Not gonna say they were equal.
Well, first have something. But go ahead.
I'm not gonna say that the women were equal, but I think they did a good job with the warriors, the women warriors in the move in the show. I'm gonna call her Michonne because I don't know her character. Michonne was killing it. The spy was killing it, man. Like they were right.
Thing. Yeah, she did.
I mean, oh man, they were. I love them in the movie. If I could pick a favorite character, it would have to be Michonne. Michonne and the sister and the women in that movie killed it.
Right.
They did a really good job. They were powerful, funny, and I just think the way that they portray women as like they weren't weak, they didn't need a man's help to do anything. It wasn't depending on a man.
Ashley, I will have to disagree with you on that one statement because they really need Black Panther to take back the throne
again.
But I agree with every
I'm just
other
saying
point.
I'm just saying a man's help as in like, okay, they're still powerful, they can help, they can hold their own. Of course they need a Black Panther to take the throne because he has the power of the Black Panther. He saw him whooping everybody. He has the vibranium suit. So
but still, when it was time for Lupita, that's the main the ex real name. I forgot her name in the movie. But the mother Black Panther said like, take the herb, become the Black Panther, and she was like, no, I can't take it, and I want.
She said she don't have an army.
Yeah, she doesn't have an army, so she gave it to the tried to give it to the other dude.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. But I love the women in the movie, man. They did their thing, and I was surprised how big of a role they got in the movie. I was happy with it. But first, I know you had something to say about that.
I don't have a negative to say. Like they did their things in the movie, and that's it. They did a very good job. I liked, as Ralph said, Mashona. They did a good job, man.
Is that how you really feel?
Yeah, they actually did do a good job. But I'm not gonna go as far as to the extent and say, it's because they don't need a man or whatever.
Oh no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying they don't need a man, but again, it's like other movies like the girl that depends so much on guys in the movies, and I seen a crazy statistics the other day about Oscar winning movies.
Mm-hmm.
And the movies that actually win like best movie at Oscar, something like that. I think that the women speaking, I'm just like kind of paraphrasing like what I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I think in those movies, women only spoke like 20% of the time in those movies. Like,
damn.
Yeah. And the guys spoke the majority of the movie, and the women are like 20%. I'm just like, again, I don't know the exact numbers, but again, compared to how much the men spoke and the women spoke, I had to take a guess at the percentage. Like the women only spoke like 20%.
Well, in this movie, probably 60-40 or 55 and 45. I can't do math. But yeah, it was pretty even in this movie. And at the end when he opened up Wakanda to the whole world and saying, okay, Wakanda will open its resources, to the entire world. How you feel about that? Will you guys open up Wakanda knowing that it's the one of the best technological advanced thingy in the world?
No, I wouldn't.
Why?
Because again, you're gonna have a bigger target on your back. Again, you're gonna have a bigger target on your back. Okay. So all right, let's be real. Let's just take it into where it is now. Let's say we take it into now. A lot of countries see United States as a threat. They see them as a threat. They don't see them as, they're the most power to heal the hell. They see us as a threat. So let's say Wakanda was real and they have all this technology and they have the vibranium and all the things that they can do. You really think that people is not going to see them as a threat? Like they can, in this world, it's like eat or be eaten. So like, wow, Wakanda got all the stuff. At any moment, if they wanted to, they can take over our country. So it's like, no, I'm not opening that up, because then you're opening yourself up to like people who's gonna try to come and steal your stuff. You're gonna be people who's gonna, like he says, like they're just gonna want what you have, and I'm not gonna say you're gonna be prone to attacks, but it's just you're gonna be a threat to everybody else.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but at what cost though? Are you really gonna like shelter yourself at the cost of like you can save millions of billions of people? You feel me? Are you gonna just be in your little tribe only and not help out?
I help out in secret ways, yeah. I help out in secret ways. So there's ways you can help out in secret, like okay.
And then, or you can build an alliance with build an alliance with the US or China or somebody. You don't have to do it yourself. If you build an alliance, you don't think that people would not be afraid of you? Look at the US, like we're alliances with a lot of other countries and whatnot.
And how many times like our alliances being threatened by something the US did or someone this did or something that did?
There's just certain things you can't avoid.
That's what I'm saying.
So you agree with him first? You'll not open up?
Yeah, of course I'm open up, because you know why? Check this out. If you guys haven't been paying attention, they have a pretty good army.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't just the women fighters. What about the other tribes that exist within Wakanda as well? Mm-hmm. If they could expand the resources to help the world and just build their army, I don't think they have anything to lose.
Okay, you give other countries vibranium. What makes you think they're gonna use it for the right reasons? We used it for the right reasons because we know how we use it.
But look,
you give these other countries the same thing.
No. Wasn't Wakanda very strict about giving its vibranium away?
Yeah.
Okay, but again, if you open
I don't think
up,
they would have.
to trade. If
I
you
don't
open it
think-
up to trade.
Yeah, you open it. They're rich because they're sitting on a mine, like on a gold mine of
right, but you-
vibranium.
All right, but you have to look at this, bro. The U.S. do trades a lot too, and a lot of things backfired as well. But
You think we're giving away our most precious stuff?
no?
We're the world leading. We have the most nuclear weapons on this earth. Do you think we're giving that away? You think we're giving away the secrets of the nuclear and stuff like that?
I'm pretty sure that Wakanda gonna be careful about how much vibranium they're gonna give, and tell them what they can actually do with it. I mean,
You can't tell another country nothing. Every country is their own they're sovereign, so they do whatever they want within their borders. There's no other country can tell them what to do within their country. And the UN is powerless. Like, what the hell? Don't want to listen to the UN. No one listens to the UN. Like you do. The UN could put sanctions. Like, okay, whatever. And these countries could still not do it because again, they have no real power. So why would I open myself up to all this? Okay, like I said, I'll help. I have no problem. I'll be like the guy who tries to help as much as I can. But at the end of the day, am I gonna get open board? No, heck no. We don't want them immigrants. That's why they close. They want no man.
that what Trump trying to make a border. Yeah, I get it.
I just think like they're too powerful for the world. They're just not ready for it yet.
Would you open it up, Elijah?
Nah, I open it up, man. You already know me, dog. I'm always willing to help. But I have to make sure I'm surrounded by good people and get advice, so I won't get stabbed in the back. Feel me?
The dude from Get Out almost stabbed T'Challa in the back. What makes you think he was good up until Killmonger came? He was good people. Him and T'Challa was good friends.
But again, he was like T'Challa in Civil War. He went out. He was
Revengeful.
driven by revenge. You feel me? And once Michonne told him to sit down and take a knee, that's what he did. You feel me? So
no, when he saw that he was going to lose, that's what he did. If
You-
it was
you don't
not
know
going,
that.
when he saw that everything was done, that's when he was just like,
no,
oh, I'm
he
done.
didn't see that everything was done. He saw when Michonne was said, "Oh yes, I'll do it for Wakanda." He looked around, seeing that
Everybody was done.
Yeah, everybody was getting destroyed. He was like, "Listen, I love Wakanda just as much as you. Okay, I'll kneel down and submit."
Okay, but let's say his group was winning. You think he gonna submit?
It was it was a draw, I guess.
Gotcha, bro. No.
Bruh. All right, bruh. All right. So you won't change your mind about the ratings? You'll still name it a 6, a 7?
Even though
I
you
didn't give
fell
it a
asleep.
6-7. Fritz gave it 6-7. I told you I'd get an 8.5.
8.5?
Even though you
Chris?
fell asleep during this.
It's second time because I seen it already, bro. It's second time.
If it was good, you wouldn't have fallen asleep.
No, I'm just saying again. For me, it just wasn't worth all the hype.
Bro.
Because I remember when first they said, "Hey, Black Panther coming out." You know how excited we all was to watch it, man.
Hey, question about that. First, did you know about Black Panther before the movie came out? Actually, no, before, not even before the movie came out, before Civil War came out. Do you know about Black Panther?
Yeah,
The character?
I think I have a comic book here somewhere. Yes, I did.
Oh, okay, because
A lot of people didn't even know Black Panther.
a lot of people didn't know about
They're
Black
like,
Panther.
"Who's Black Panther?"
Before
Even
the
before
movie.
Civil War, like they're like, "Who's Black Panther?"
Yeah, before Civil War, I asked one of my friends, I'm like, "You knew Black Panther before Civil War?" He was like, "Nah," and he was black, and I'm like, "Damn!" Like, a lot of people says they didn't know, and I'm like,
And that's what I'm saying. Like that, people just jumping on a hype train. It's just like, okay. Well, name another black superhero.
I think
Yeah.
there's Dr.
No, I'm
Blue.
just saying, like, if you can go at these people like who just like hop, like name another black superhero.
Me.
There will be-
Are you asking?
No, I'm just saying in general, like, yeah, everybody jumping on a hype train. Y'all don't even know who Black Panther was. Like I said, a lot of people just hopping on it because, hey, it's another Marvel movie, or hey, it's a black superhero. When again, I remember one. For me, it was like when Green Lantern was coming out. I don't know if you remember this, Elijah, and I remember complaining it to you, and I was just like, damn. When I found out Ryan Reynolds was playing Green Lantern, I'm like, what the heck? Like, why they making Green Lantern white?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude was black all the time growing up. I'm like, and they gave him the right. I don't know if you remember us talking about something like, yo, they made Green Lantern white when he was black, and people was like, oh no, there's a bunch of Green Lanterns, but I'm like, nah, man, we always knew him as a black Green Lantern. So like, people wasn't going crazy like for that Green Lantern. So it was just like, okay, now Black Panther, everybody, all the hype was the black super. It's like,
And then I know this is off topic, but Tyrese wants to play the Black Green Lantern.
Oh my God, no, don't give it to Tyrese, man.
Yeah, but I understand how you feel. But I still think Black Panther is a wonderful movie. I hope that they can, after watching Black Panther, they can look at other real life heroes like Martin Luther King, kind of Kaepernick, if y'all follow him and y'all think he's doing the right thing. Barack Obama, So I hope they looking at other real life people just as they look at Black Panther and not the negative side of being black.
Are y'all gonna keep supporting black movies?
Okay, that's a good one.
Are they gonna keep supporting black movies? Because again, we don't do well in the box office.
It depends on who's directing it and what kind of movie. Because Fruitvale Station did well. I'm talking about the director that did this movie, Ryan Coogler, and he also did Creed, and that
Creed was
well.
boring, man. I ain't even finished Creed, bro.
I mean, I ain't watch it either, but that's a black movie.
I thought Creed was pretty good.
Yeah,
I couldn't finish it, man. I was falling asleep.
I mean, even though
again, I was never a fan of the Rocky movies.
And even though people don't like Tyler Perry, his movies still do well.
Yeah,
I stopped watching Tyler because it's all the same.
Yeah, but it still do well in the box office. That's it. But I mean, who still watch BET? I don't know.
I don't watch.
I don't got cable.
I don't have cable either. But I mean, I still support black entertainment as long as
I do too.
Look, as long as it's good, I'm supporting it, man.
Yeah,
same. Here's a problem I have.
Lightning.
Black. Oh, we're gonna have to talk about Black Lightning because I got a lot of opinions on that one too. But here's my problem I have when we talk about movies like Black Panther and like anything black movies or whatever. My problem is like a lot of it is like, to me, they're just not that good. And if you criticize it, it's a problem. The black people's like, okay, guys, I understand it's a black movie. That does not mean I can't criticize it if it was not good or not, or if I thought it wasn't up to par. People be like, oh, you ain't black, you're not black. I'm like, if the movie wasn't good, then it wasn't good. Like I remember Elijah, my friends were going crazy when I was telling them about what I thought about Black Panther. Like, hey man, we can't listen to Ralph reviews on these movies no more. I'm like, no man, I'm not the type of person to jump into the hype for all this stuff. Like I remember there's some movies that people be watching like, hey, this is a classic black movie. I'd be like, it's not that good to me. But I can't say it out loud because I already know I'm going to get killed because it's a black movie. And it's like, oh, this is like a staple in the black community. So I just feel like, man, I just because it's a black movie doesn't mean that we can't criticize it or keep it at the standard that we keep all movies at.
No, I agree. And, we have to change that mindset. I mean, maybe kill myself. I don't know. You can criticize. I mean, well, I'm just criticizing the way I feel. Like, I don't care that, it's a black movie for any movie. Me and you always have disagreements on which movies are good or not. And I'm like, okay. But with me, I just focus on the movie aspect of it. And then, maybe I'll focus on it or being black or being white or anything.
No,
like
I definitely feel you.
Yeah.
So,
but there was a lot of controversy when the movie came out, especially with white people saying that, oh, I want to give it to the, I want to give their black people time to watch the movie. When is my time to watch the movie? And then you have black people saying, oh, to white people, don't ruin our time. Stay away in the movie theaters.
Dumb.
So how do you feel about that and like where we stand in America with it?
It's dumb. I'm just gonna go it's retarded. It's
annoying.
I hate this whole color thing.
Yeah.
Listen, I know we're in America and race has a lot to do with a lot of things, but it has nothing to do with it. It's not everything. So when people's like, oh yeah, white people stay away from the movies, like, okay, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Y'all basically I hate when y'all doing the same thing they do to us. And so it's just like, what's the point?
I don't think people understand that.
Like,
no, a lot of people, I absolutely agree.
Like, you doing the same thing that they do to us. So basically you are them now. So it's just like, that's all you're doing.
Bro. Yeah, so there's a such thing as racism on both ends.
No, there is. And I feel like
a lot of black people believe that black people can't be racist
like,
towards the other side.
Yeah, I'm like, that's dumb.
Yeah,
like,
no. I mean, that's
my thing is this. It don't even matter if all the black people watch the movies. If no white people watch that movie, then we're not hitting $1 billion. You know what I mean? We're not gonna hit $1 billion. So why would you tell them to stay away from the movies?
Nah.
Why would you tell them that?
Now we have $1 billion if China watch it. I'm just playing.
But I'm just saying, like,
I know
what the numbers it did in the U.S. You think only black people went to go see that movie?
Nah.
Exactly. If it was just black people watching that movie, we would not be hitting the numbers we hit today.
People that saying that are like ignorant and like I don't know, bro. Especially we live in a world with brutal spirits and everything is so sensitive that I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't want to hurt.
I'm hurting feelings. I don't care, bro.
And stuff like that. So it's just like, okay, we let's not hurt anybody's feelings, and I'll wait to go see the movie, bro. And it doesn't make any sense. But there was another thing, of course, and it actually gave them the second negative review because Black Panther was 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Everybody loved it. And then I think 2 people gave them bad reviews. One of them was about, okay, Black Panther didn't fight the bad guys enough and he talked too much. And the second review about there wasn't no LPGT
representation.
Representation in the movie. So if you was the director and someone told you that, like, what was your response be?
Write your own movie with your own representation. You know, it's just that simple. If you want to see something, write it. People don't, you know, this kind of reminds me of the whole Devilman Crybaby episode we had.
Yeah.
You know, if you're your own artist, I could draw in whatever I want to. Nobody is sitting here complaining to these rappers about how they portray women or
oh my goodness.
What they say.
Exactly.
You know, like nothing. Like they let rappers do what they want, and I think it should be the same with
especially these feminists, bro. Like, I'm sorry, these feminists want to complain about stuff like that. I'm more sound misogynistic and stuff like that if I said this, but these feminists want to complain about, oh, we need to treat our women better, we need to do this, we need to do that, but they won't go after the hip hop community doing all the other stuff.
Some do.
I mean, some do, but the majority though. Like, well, and there's all different factions of feminism and stuff like that, which I don't know all of it. But hey, I don't know, man. This is nonsense. I don't agree with Fresh 100%, bro.
Yeah, make your own movie, honestly. And what you're just talking about the LGBT thing you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
If they're going back to African culture, that's not accepted over there.
Exactly.
So it's like, why would you put something in the movie if it's really portraying like African culture? If you go over there, they'll literally kill you if you're gay. Why would you put that in the movie if it's not true to what they believe in?
Their question is because, oh, we need to change. We need to make sure everybody accepts it. That's what their mind they want, you know, but that's not reality.
Nobody has to accept nothing. Everybody's not going to accept everything. Point blank, period. Like the fact that we're thinking like this and people are thinking like this, that's kind of wrong.
It is wrong.
People aren't going to accept everything you do or say to them. No.
But Fritz,
life don't work like that.
Fritz, they're going to guilt trip you saying like, yo, they commit suicide and stuff.
Then tell them throw me in jail, you know?
You know, you hurt their feelings. It's disrespectful. And
feelings aren't facts.
No, it isn't, bro.
That's why they say stop being led by your emotions.
We're done with the controversy stuff. Was Black Panther better in Civil War or was it better in a standalone movie?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I like both Black Panthers. I really do like both Black Panthers.
I like the
but there are two because
two different. I like the Black Panther in Civil War, man. He was a little bit more aggressive.
No, I do like the Black Panther in Civil War, bro. I do like that one because
he was driven like
exactly.
Listen, Black Panther and Civil War stole the movie, bro.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, he killed. He
stole the movie.
When we rewatched it, I was like, "Yo, this T'Challa, the beast."
This dude came out when he was fighting Bucky, and Bucky is a tough hero to fight too, bro. He came out, and then the helicopter came, and he still looked up, and then he just stood there while it taking the bullets, bro. That's bruh. I like. I'm sorry, Black Panther solo movie. You did your thing in Civil War though, bro.
Exactly. He did. Hey, but the costume in Civil War is better. I mean, not Civil War. His standalone movie, the costume was better than.
Of course, they had to upgrade it.
That joke was better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like them in Civil War.
Which suit would you take then? Would you take Killmonger's suit or you would take T'Challa.
I'm taking
suit.
Killmonger. I'm taking the gold, bro.
Yeah, the gold, nice.
I ain't gonna lie, I take the gold too.
I'm
man.
taking the gold, man.
People like silver, but hey, I
It was
stand out.
purple. T'Challa's was purple.
No,
No, it was
it was silver.
It was silver?
It only was purple when you sucked in.
Okay, yeah. No, it wasn't silver. It was like black on black. It was black on black.
Black,
Yeah.
but it had the silver necklace. The only
Okay,
that's it. It only had that
About to say
silver
like it was black on
necklace.
black with the silver necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they made it more like a Panther this time. Which character was your favorite character in Black Panther?
I kind of, what's her name? Siri or Syria?
Yeah, I know what you're
His
talking about.
T'Challa's sister?
Yeah,
Yeah.
She was good. I
Yeah,
liked it. She was
yeah,
funny.
yeah, I liked her as well.
But if I had to pick my favorite character, definitely would probably be Michonne. Again, guys, I know Michonne is not her name in Black Panther.
You're picking all girls. What's up?
It'll
Girl
be
power.
Michonne, or it would be that's it. Michonne. That's good. My favorite character.
Hey,
Nah.
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
Go ahead because this is going back to a question that you answered.
Nah. Well, one of my favorite.
Or the
characters-
spy girl.
Yeah.
I liked her.
No, it'll probably be the sister, T'Challa's sister.
Yeah, she was good. I liked her. I really
'Cause
did like her.
She was like the most the comic relief one there.
She was the only comic. Oh, what's his name? Baku.
Yeah, and Baku. Yeah, the other one. Yeah,
I
he
liked
was a
him
comic
too,
relief
bro.
there.
I liked him too.
Oh, yeah,
man.
about the ape guy?
Yeah,
Bro, everybody loved him.
Yeah,
he's a good actor.
He
good.
is.
He was good, and I like this part, man. So I like that. Yeah.
Pacino adoring over him was like, oh my god, he's so thick.
Everybody was like, "Yo, he's a fun." I'm like,
free.
like that was like, oh my god. But
Looking
but
like
yeah.
a milkshake.
What was the question you gonna bring up?
All right, remember when you said about the most memorable scene?
Yeah,
I had this written down, but at the end, Killmonger said, "Bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships because they knew death was better than bondage." That triggered a lot of things for me, and that made me ask a question. Do you guys think slavery was a choice?
was it a choice?
Mhm.
What do you mean by that?
All right, like I said, based off of what Killmonger said.
Yeah,
All right, listen to what he said. This is towards the end when he pulled out the spear out his chest. He said, "Listen, bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships because they knew death was better than bondage." When I was watching the movie, like I told you, I'm a big language guy. It triggered something in my head that made me ask, because he said that, and because that was really actually happening, our ancestors were jumping off of ships and stuff in slavery. Was slavery a choice? That's the question that I asked myself.
Yes, it was.
No.
Yes, I believe it. And here's
based off of what Killmonger said.
Here's why. Because in every situation and everything you do, you always have a choice. So even if you probably would die if you don't agree to being a slave, that's still a choice to me. Like, you either can die or you can be a slave. Those are choices. There's not just one. You know, when people say that he ain't giving me a choice, you do have a choice. You can have a choice to die.
Sometimes your choice can be taken away from you.
Yeah.
Again,
multiple choices could be taken away from you.
Okay, so then how can that be a choice? Because again,
you have a choice to die.
You have a choice to die.
That's not your. Again, a choice is something that you choose. Something that, okay, if you have a choice between something, you choose the outcome.
Yeah.
You don't choose the outcome of.
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna challenge Ralph real quick. You said sometimes our choice could be taken away, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Knowing that they outnumbered the masters in the plantation, knowing that from our Haitian history, that we had a Haitian revolution that led to the first third world country to its independence.
Okay.
Doesn't that justify what Killmonger said, that slavery kind of was a choice?
Okay. One day, out of fear.
Okay.
So if again,
you choose that.
Okay.
You choose to be scared and you choose to be fearful, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be?
Let me ask you a question. I'm asking you a question.
Yes.
If you seen someone you seen somebody get hit by a car.
Yeah.
Okay. You seen that person die.
Mm-hmm.
What opinion you're gonna have about that car. Okay, that car can overpower me.
Okay.
Now these people are seeing these white people kill their people in front of their eyes. What is the world gonna be like? Okay, I can take these people. Like, what in you is gonna be like? I can take them. You're seeing them kill people in front of your very eyes.
Listen,
All right, that's why they have. That's why they have something called, the weak and the strong. That doesn't take away from the fact that you still have a choice to make. I don't care what's going on around you. You still have a choice to make.
Man, again, sometimes we say this stuff, but we're not in a situation, man. We can't be saying this stuff.
We're not saying that we want to die. All we're saying is their choices still. There's not just one choice in that matter, bro.
Yes.
You have a choice to either fight back, even if you lose and die.
Give me liberty or give me death.
Exactly,
that's what
bro.
the saying was based upon.
Oh my God.
Okay, but I understand that. But these are people.
Can I ask you something? Now I'm gonna challenge you even deeper because you're Christian based on your faith. If Satan, the revelation is that's the ending.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Based on the book of the Revelation, they said supposedly a whole bunch of demons are going to come on the earth. Basically, that people are going to get computer chips in their arms, and
no, that's what people interpret.
Okay, but still, it doesn't take away the fact that's a popular story.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
The mark of the beast.
Yes, the mark of the beast. It says a lot of people.
It's going to be computer chips.
It says a lot of people are going to turn over to Satan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Can we compare that to slavery? Yes, we can. And can we compare that to that being a choice? Yes, we can.
Yeah.
If you hold your faith strong, no matter what, no matter what's going on around you, at the end of the day, you still make that choice. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. And Ralph, I'm gonna give you a choice right now. If someone hold a gun to your head and they told you to blaspheme Jesus Christ, bro, would you do it? Or be like, I'm going to kill you, or blaspheme Jesus Christ, or say you don't believe in him.
Good.
Which one you do?
Good example or good question.
Yeah, which would you do? Would you turn your back on God just to live, or would you die for Christ? Because that's two choices.
No, it is two choices. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know.
Damn, bro.
I think
it's an honest.
No. The only reason why I'm laughing
because again, of course, you wanna. Anybody can say, "Hey, I would never. Even Peter told God, I would never.
Yeah, I know.
I would never say, oh no, God, I'm gonna fight for you 100%.
Yeah.
Then Jesus told Peter, you're gonna deny me 3 times before. And before you're gonna deny me 3 times, and the rooster is gonna crow.
Yeah.
What did Peter do?
He denied him
3 times.
Right.
So how do I know I'm gonna be like Peter and be like, damn God, I'm sorry.
Hey, bro, you gotta stay in prayer, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So at the moment, you don't know. Of course, I'm gonna keep my faith. But at the end, when you're in that moment, it's just like, damn, it just hits you.
Ralph.
Yeah, but
anybody who says without a doubt, like, you're lying, because even Peter.
But
one of the greatest influences in the New Testament, Peter.
Yeah, but go ahead, Fritz.
Ralph, if you were on a slave ship and you saw how everybody was being treated, there would be something in you for the fact a simple woman, with a child on a slave ship, she could look left and she could look right and she could see like feces all over her. They're being treated badly. They're getting whooped. Some of them are dying. Slave masters or the people on the ship that are in charge of them, they're killing them from left and right, throwing them inside the sea. Bruh, ain't no way in hell I'm sitting here thinking, oh, they're bringing me to the promised land. The place I'm going is gonna be good.
Okay, Fred, I understand. I get what y'all saying.
No, you don't understand.
Hindsight is 2020, man.
I understand.
It's because we already know
understand,
the
but check this out. We put emphasis on women so much. We put the strength of a woman above everything else so much for the simple fact women with babies in their arm jumped off the ship.
Yeah.
Women with babies, their own babies in their arm, chose death.
I get that. I do. But again, I'm of the mindset of okay, maybe something good can happen to us. Because again,
You know why black
if
people
you
have a
ha-
hard time answering this question?
why?
Because we have such an attachment to slavery.
Yep.
You know, like
I agree.
like the fact that, you know, I gave you an example. Like if Satan, if Revelations was to happen right now, that's kind of no difference than slavery in a sense. The only difference is, you know, it's not well, in a sense it is
There's
business.
some difference. There's some differences.
It's business. It's kind of business if you kind of look at it.
The only difference is it will be eternity, bro.
Yeah,
No,
that's
okay.
it.
No.
It's kind of business.
When people get the mark of the beast, it's gonna be more okay. Like you said, that's gonna be more of their choice. Like, okay, yeah, give it to me because it's gonna be flattering. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
But again, slavery is not flattering.
So
It's not they force these people. They force it on people.
You don't think Satan's going to be forcing you to do a lot of things that you don't want to do?
And listen,
Okay, but it's not gonna come off as force. It's gonna come off as it's gonna come off as like, hey, this is
no. Listen, it's gonna be harder. The Bible even says it's gonna be harder for people to turn to God on those end days, bro.
People and it harder because what? Not harder. Hey, harder. Oh, I'm gonna put you as slave. Harder as it's gonna look too good to turn back to God. They're gonna start believing these lies and stuff like that, and they're gonna be believing lies.
All right,
these slaves. Okay, a lot of them were fed lies based on how they live, but again, a lot of it was by force. It was by force.
Right, so what about like the stories of Nat Turner, who, you know, chose to rebel? What about the story of Haiti? You know, and them turning Kupetet Bulekai, that means cut their heads off and burn down their houses. No, that's what they were chanting for freedom, and they were slaves.
I get that.
So, all right, so yes or no, was it a choice?
Yeah, go back to the question.
Yes or no, was it a choice? Based off all the examples I gave you, and based off all the examples Elijah gave you, I just need a yes or no. Was it a choice? Deal with the consequences later. Yes or no?
I'm gonna have to probably say yeah.
Thank you.
But at the end of the day,
let's continue on with the conversation.
At the end of the day, it's just like your choice gets taken away from you, man.
No, bro. No.
Okay, you can. Okay,
give me liberty or give me death.
Listen,
man. Fritz, hindsight is 2020.
I understand what you're saying.
Y'all say all this right now because y'all was not in that situation.
It comes down to this, bro. Like, okay, yes, your choices can be taken away from you. It can go from you can have 30 choices to 20 to 10. But then it can boil down to only 2 choices, and that's to live or to die. That's it. But you always can have 2 choices. You can never just have one. And that's the blessing that God gave us. Yo, we have a choice, bro. Do you want to live or you want to die, bro?
Ralph, like you would sit there and actually go through all this pain. Like you would get raped by your slave master. Like,
nah, bro, I ain't getting no rape, bro.
I would choose death, bro.
You're gonna have to kill me, bro.
Again, for all things work for the you have to have faith, man.
Yes,
sometimes it's like bad things might happen, but again,
faith.
Like you said, bro.
God knows. Check this out. God knows my situation, bro.
No, exactly. Fritz, even in the worst circumstances, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. No, like you said, Nat Turner rebelled. Harriet Tubman,
he died.
Rebelled.
He died at the end of his journey, and you know what they did to him? They skinned him and they made clothes out of him.
Do you? Okay, but Harriet Tubman freed a whole bunch of slaves,
of course,
and she said that she could have freed a whole bunch more.
Not everybody's fight was the same. But check this out.
That's what I'm saying.
If she would have got caught, she would have what? She probably would have died.
Okay,
they probably would have killed her.
Okay, but first, again, it said it's a choice. She knew the consequences.
Okay.
So again, it goes back to the choice thing.
Right.
There's again, we come to this land.
I don't know how people are going to react to this conversation because I know, you know, like that slavery being a choice. You know, they're going to be like, what? You know,
it wasn't.
These are good conversations to have. Yeah.
We always have a choice.
The fact that Killmonger said it and nobody realized he said the way, you know what I'm saying? Like the fact that he said it at the end of the movie.
Oh, that was powerful.
You know, like that's what triggered in my head. I'm like, damn, that was deep.
And with at Killmonger at the end, he had a choice to either get saved and go to prison, or hey, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
You know? at the end of the day, he had two choices. You could take away all his other choices.
Did he or did he not die in ignorance?
It doesn't matter.
No. But that's my question. Did he or did he not die in ignorance?
No, he did. I mean, he died with what he still believed in. But hey, like,
well, when he said bondage, he kind of knew that he was going to spend time in prison.
yeah, if he would have stayed alive, yeah, he would.
Because he asked, I believe at the end, T'Challa was like, you still have to face a trial.
No, he said, we can
something like that.
We can help you.
We can help you.
We can.
He didn't say a trial. He said we can help you. We can
Killmonger's was like, yeah, no, y'all. I don't.
He was
Y'all
just like, y'all just gonna keep me in prison and stuff like that. So
then why didn't? All right, yeah, exactly. So why didn't T'Challa reply and say, no, we're not gonna put you in prison? You get what I'm saying?
his people would not allow that.
Okay then. So he probably already knew.
He was just like, listen, if I keep you alive, you're gonna have to be in prison, bro. Well, I was gonna kick them out of Wakanda. That's it. But hey,
bro, he committed a lot of crimes.
Yeah,
he burned the garden.
Oh no, he would have paid for that job.
Exactly.
He ain't paying for all that stuff, bro.
You're an outsider. He was an outsider. Yeah. He was like the stepchild, bro. Like
Black Panther 2 is happening. We don't know when, but I hope y'all get excited for that. Y'all probably won't. And they probably still.
No, I'm excited. I'm still excited for the Black Panther movies, like the series. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be just as excited for Black Panther 2. Now, I just think that like I said, it was a good movie. Yeah, it was a good movie. Was it worth all the hype? No. And I've talked to other people.
Don't believe the hype.
Yeah, I've talked to other people like, it wasn't worth all the hype.
No, I agree. All right. So, this hype right now, the next hype is about to come out is the Infinity Wars, which we will be do a podcast on that. I can't wait. They actually pushed it forward, so it comes out April 27th instead of May.
That's
5th.
soon.
Yeah, so that's next month, Infinity Wars. And yes, the hype is real. I believe it will live up to that hype.
Oh, it's going to.
They've been hyping it up ever since Iron Man. Well, actually, they hyped it up ever since the Avengers.
No.
We first saw Thanos.
I think we've been hyping it up. Marvel, one thing Marvel is good at.
Word of mouth.
Yes. Like when it came to Black Panther, before the trailer even came out, we were talking about it.
Yeah.
Before every Marvel movie came out, who was talking about it, who was hyping it up? We were. Then Marvel would just put out like a little teaser trailer. And then everybody's like, oh my God, did you see the trailer? And we hype it up. Marvel's just like, all right, we're going to let y'all do all the work.
But they still, that's planning though.
No, of course.
Yeah, they got a good formula.
Yeah.
They don't pump out like, all those other companies that keep pumping, pushing commercials, pushing this, pushing that.
Nah.
Marvel just, all right, we'll give you a teaser here. Hell, I ain't never seen no Black Panther commercial on TV.
What?
Nope.
No,
the Lexus.
After.
That was a car commercial.
The movie?
Yeah, after the movie.
No,
before, I don't remember seeing. I don't remember seeing Black Panther commercial. I saw the trailer on freaking. I saw the Black Panther trailer on Facebook.
Do you watch TV? Well, we don't have cable, so we don't know. It probably
okay, but I'm saying I watch TV
right.
all the time. I watch TV all the time. Well, I don't watch all the time, but when I do, when I can. I never seen it. And then of course, then later we start seeing the Black Panther commercials and Lexus, blah, 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 blah. But I ain't see that Black Panther stuff on TV.
It was. I'm pretty sure it was. But now I see my trailers like on YouTube or Facebook or wherever. I don't see my trailers on cable TV. But just know the Infinity Wars, they're gonna live up to the hype. I think it's the longest Marvel movie of all times, over 2 hours and 30 minutes. And I think it deserved that.
It's 2 hours and 30 minutes. Wasn't Black Panther like 2 hours and like 15 minutes, something like that?
I mean, it's probably
what's
close
15
to
minutes?
Probably close to like 2. But yeah, we're gonna see all the characters. We're gonna see Black Panther again.
There's a Haitian superhero Marvel have, right?
What?
Really?
Yeah. You want to know what he's called? Brother Voodoo or Dr. Voodoo?
Oh, I think I heard of them.
Yeah, they need to come out with that.
Maybe when they come after after they do all this.
They
stuff.
got a few black superheroes out there that people probably never had heard of, like Icon.
There's plenty.
Of course, there's a lot.
I don't know the beat. Like that's something we could talk about. Like as soon as I get done reading the Milestone comics or whatever, something happened between Marvel or the comic book world and Milestone Comics.
Oh,
which
man,
had
it's all that
black-
legal stuff.
Yeah, all legal
it's-
stuff.
That's all legal.
Yeah.
But while we on top of this legal stuff gets on my nerves.
Hey, that's business, boy.
I hate it.
I don't like it either,
So
but
annoying.
They want every penny, though.
It's
That's it.
annoying, man. Like, it's sad for the fans because, like,
We will never get what we really want.
we would never.
Like in DC and Marvel, in Marvel and DC Comics, the Justice League and Avengers, can team up together, but in the movie version, they can never do that because they would never agree with the money. You feel me?
Well, it's not even that. Marvel, when they were going bankrupt, they sold the rights to a whole bunch of their characters and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think they even own rights to most of their characters no more.
Marvel, no more. Well, they own it to the Marvel owns the majority of the characters back. They brought it back.
Mm-hmm.
They says they'll own it to Spider-Man and stuff like that. They recently bought Fox, but we still have to wait until that deal, pens out to check if the government approved that deal or not. But
the government needs to go ahead because I'm trying to see.
I want X-Men in Marvel now and the Avengers. But yeah. Anything else? Anything else about the show?
Nah.
Go watch Black Panther, man. It's a good movie, y'all.
Give it more of your money.
Yeah. Just leave a comment what you think. Do you agree that it was worth the hype? It was not worth the hype.
And
let us know what y'all think.
And not even that, just like, yes, I'm happy that y'all focus on Black Panther. Maybe some of you guys, he's our heroes. Find other heroes, maybe Barack Obama, Martin Luther King, other heroes.
Yeah, real life examples.
Real life examples, that can help you guys as well. Because, at the end of the day, Wakanda isn't real, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But these characters in our real lives are. You feel me?
Yeah, website will be up soon. Patreon will be up soon. So if you guys like what we're doing, maybe you guys could help promote the channel a little bit more and actually donate to us for, better equipment and, better things like that. And I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, support Black actors. Support Black actors. Real talk.
Oh man,
support them. I mean,
that's too funny.
The only way we can get better Black actors is if we actually support them.
Yeah, one thing this show did prove is that, and Get Out too. Like, I see there's a big trend going on. There weren't big name actors in this movie.
Mm-mm.
So,
and I'm happy for it.
Yeah,
I'm happy for
it says a lot about. I guess it should give inspiration to a lot of, I don't know what to say, amateur actors or new actors out there.
Yeah, get out. Yeah. Put yourself out there, man.
Yeah,
it's I don't know how long the change is gonna take, but man, let's shoot for it. Now, I would like to see better Black actors, not only like just Jamie Foxx or Will Smith.
But they getting old,
That's what I'm saying. We need better Black actors.
Yeah, I agree. Until next time, guys. Peace.